1948 Arab-Israeli War. Before talking about the 1948 war, let's take a quick look at Palestine's latest history at the time. Palestine was under Islamic rule for more than 1200 years. Muslims, Christians, and Jews co-lived there until the dawn of 20th century, under the Ottoman Empire. Until 1900, majority of population were Muslims, with a rough percentage of 85%. Christians with a rough percentage of 85%. Then Jews with 5%, which means Jews were only 5% of Palestine's population. But the Zionist project was already underway. Jews started immigrating to Palestine. And this immigration is the main trigger for the Palestinian plight. The incoming Jews firmly believed in Zionism, which entails that Palestine's land is theirs regardless of its native people opinion. They wanted to establish a Zionist state using any method. The first Jewish settlement, 1878. After the end of World War II, Britain and France divided the Levant region between them. The Britain granted Jews a promise to establish a state for them on the land Palestine. Truly, it was a promise from one who doesn't own to one who doesn't deserve. Due to the dense waves of migration, structure of population changed in Palestine. Jewish population increased from 5% in 1900 to 31% in 1947. Despite all that, Jews legally owned very low percentage of Palestinian land. This diagram shows Jewish land ownership until 1948. And Nakba, 1948 War. In May 1948, Britain withdrew from Palestine and Zionists declared the State of Israel. On the next day, war broke out between Arabic armies and Zionist forces. But the lack of coordination between Arab armies, conflicting orders, secret deals, limited supplies, and ammunition and more, all that led to the defeat of Arab armies. And the 1948 war ended with Zionists occupying 78% of Palestine land, where they established the Zionist state. So Palestine was divided into three parts. The West Bank and Gaza Strip remained under Arab control until 1967. As for the 48 territories, Zionist control, where they established the State of Israel. From 9% Palestine land to 78%, that's 1948 war. Results of the war. Massacres. In this war, more than 1,500 Palestinian and Arabic martyrs were killed. Zionists committed more than 50 massacres against Palestinians. More than 531 towns and villages were ethnically cleansed and completely destroyed. Before the war, 1.4 million Palestinians lived in Palestine. Afterwards, more than 780 were deported. In the following 10 years, more than 850 Jewish immigrants came to Palestine. One of the results of the war was the division of Jerusalem into East Jerusalem and West Jerusalem. By the way, East Jerusalem contains the Old City, which contains the Aqsa Mosque. After 1948, all these Palestinian cities became a part of Israel. Arabs call these lands occupied Palestine or 48 territories. In 1949, Israel joined the UN. This means it became an official state recognized by most of the world. For this and more, this war is called An-Nakba.